Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution 2. We are looking extremely healthy on our stream right now, so that's good. Um, yeah, of course, we're in a loading screen right now, but shouldn't be a problem. We're only using 3.6% on this. Wonder if our venerable moron will show up to say something so I can, just brutally lambaste him on the healthiest stream I've had in 3 days. What did I even say the stream was called? Let me check while we're waiting. Yeah, it's part 21. Zero viewers right now, of course, but you know. There we go. Okay. So we're back. Now, here's the thing. First things first. Oh god, the lag. Okay, there we go. Anyway, yeah, rendering the whole map for the first time hits our FPS just a little bit, but that's okay. So anyway, about last time. So I have to apologize to you all for that. Simply because there was absolutely nothing we could have done. Everything was sucking quite royally. Um, I mean, there's not much I could have actually done, simply due to the fact that, well, I mean, come on, stream quality was garbage, trash. I wouldn't watch that stream if you paid me because of the buffering. So it's completely understandable that I did what I did. Yeah. Wow, they are sticking real close together, ain't they? Yeah. So it seems like the Styxosaurs have not been attacked and eaten by the Mosasaurs yet, which I'm hoping will remain the case. Because these two are the magic two-headed Styxosaurs, yeah. I really don't like Tylosaur. I don't like him. He's too rugged. He's needlessly rugged. I mean, you aren't long and eel-like, but then you have the skin texture of sandpaper. I mean, just look at those fins. Yeah. But okay. So, in the last episode, I love how I just have this one little bathroom connected to the monorail station. That's funny to me. Oh, what's that? A passenger needs to stop and take a shit? Okay. That's fun. Okay, then. So, we have a capture team, we have a paleo medical facility. Thinking the first thing that we should do is make a bit of a plaza area here with some food, drinks, games, that sort of thing. And then, from there, we will expand outwards. Um, Okay, look, I'm not going to bother uh, doing that because it's like pointless at this very moment. Another large amenity. This one will be an entertainment. Hey, right, this is sushi. That's action figures, and that's boba. Okay, yeah. I got that. I got all that. This one will be a guest attraction, so it'll go right here. And we'll edit attraction. We'll have it be an aquarium. No. Have it be a bowling alley. Yeah, people like bowling alleys. Yeah. Then let's see, what else can we put here? Well, we could put a hotel right here, I guess. You know, it would be nice if I could mirror this. Wow. That is an absolutely neat way to put a hotel down. Okay. Next, let's see what else we got here. Well, obviously, they're going to need restrooms in this area. And an emergency shelter. Yep. Let's see what else we may have here. Hmm. Yeah, they really did limit the amount of different kinds of buildings you could do. I mean, look at this. See, guest stuff at Jurassic Park was basically nothing. Yeah. Okay. So with all of that settled, I suggest we have two different special routes. So I'm thinking on the left, we will have maybe some kind of gyrosphere thing over here with a lot of different dinos. And over here on the right, we'll have something more akin to a zip line tour. Yeah. Yeah, that's how we'll do it. Okay, but before we can start planning out any special thing like that, got to do the important task of actually making the damn dinosaurs. A task which anyone could tell, with more than two brain cells, can tell you requires a little more than a pretty smile. Thankfully, it doesn't have to be extremely accessible to the customers because they're not supposed to be in this facility. Nobody asked them to come in here. Yeah. So, advanced equipment and additional bays. Yep. Okay. So, let's start by making an interesting exhibit build and seeing what we can do with it. Okay. Let's just start with this here. You know, it's funny. I've been watching an anime that I've liked for a while, but the problem is it gets dry very quick. It's called Food Wars Shokugeki no Soma. Oh, I should probably check and see if anyone's even said anything or nope, no one. Anyway, so I get into the third season, and the thing is, this is how the show works. The whole concept of this prestigious school for cooking is to create the very finest culinary experiences that the world has ever seen by producing great chefs. Here's my issue, though. At the start of the third season, a group of students that is basically like the Hyper Student Council, made up of the most talented and skilled of all of the chef students there, called the Council of 10, decide that they are going to pull a kind of coup, for lack of a better term. They use their power and influence to literally expel the current head of the entire school and take power for themselves and give the new chairman his son-in-law that he disowned absolute power. And the first thing that the new chairman wants to do is completely abolish any and all private institutions operating autonomously within the school so that he can have direct control over everything. And after that, he says that the plan is to destroy all cooking that he deems as filth, trash. And one of those aspects would mean the complete and total destruction of all eateries in Japan. What kind of a lunatic thinks anyone in their right mind is going to go with that plan? And of course, the Mavericks who sided with him to put him into power, they're weirdos. They are weirdos. I mean, sure, they're skilled, but, I'm sure Hitler himself was probably decently skilled with a paintbrush, but he wasn't anything special as far as artists go. Hence why he failed as being an artist. That's the point, you see. Just because you have skills does not mean you're actually good. Okay, I think this is a good way to start right here. I mean, we have this nice big open area. Let's make something nice and friendly for a nice path here. Let's say a little bit over there. Yeah. There you go. Okay, that seems like plenty of water. Okay. Let's see what species we should start with. We want some species that are going to be decently safe for our guests to roll around near. And we also want to try some dinosaurs we didn't get to do too much with. We haven't done much with Sinoceratops. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's make him humble. Make him tolerant. And make him accommodating. And then Only 4, huh? Okay, so we have 4 Sinoceratopses. So, Ceratopsian, we might want to combine. We might want to get a hold of a nice. Ooh, I don't know. An ankylosaur of some type. Crytonosaur. That is in fact a dinosaur with a history in Asia, and it does in fact even share a name with Michael Crichton, the original writer of the Jurassic Park franchise. So I think that'd be a good match. Yeah, we'll do Crytonosaur. Okay, so they need ground fiber. They need ground nut, ground leaf, and ground fruit. Okay, well, let's see if we can install some of that throughout this area here. Okay, that'll be a good spot for them. And now, Sinoceratops, all it needs is forest, water, and ground fiber. We could probably put it right over here. So let's make a nice area with some forests here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, well, maybe. No. We're gonna. That's gonna be the area where the pat. Well, will it? No, it won't. I'm not going to have them just viewing it right here. That's for the hotel guests. You got to rent a hotel. Yeah. Okay, and then we'll fill in that area with some ground fiber. Yeah, that's a nice spot for them. Then, let's see here. So, we have an animal. We have an ankylosaur. We have a tricerat. We have a ceratopsian. Let's go with Alamosaurus. Yeah, Alamosaurus was native to North America during that same. Oh, wait. No? No. We're going with Asian dinosaurs, right? Well, Dreadnoughtus, that's South American. Let's go for Maminki. Maminkisaur. Yeah, let's make it humble. Tolerant. And accommodating. And we might as well make it fit. Okay, let's
En route to collect the asset. Asset to be collected. Asset requiring collection.
Yeah, we'll release them there. And then once we have all of that, we will set up the tour route. Let's go ahead and get a second Mamenchisaur going.
Transportation in progress. Asset transportation complete.
Right, the Sinoceratops, an herbivore that shares many traits with its more famous cousin, the Triceratops. This is a docile animal that you could make into a solid favorite with a little effort. Of course, we're all expecting more than a little effort, but I'm sure you get what I mean.
Transportation complete. Asset has been collected.
Okay, so this one needs a lot of forest, tall leaf, and water.
Asset delivery confirmed.
So I'm thinking it would be a good idea to have
Transportation underway.
its home be right over here. So we'll get some tall leaf.
Asset transportation
Oh, I
underway.
better check the stream quality. Oh yeah, see, we haven't dropped
the
any
Crichtonsaurus.
frames.
Named after the author, Michael Crichton. Famous for his stories about infectious viruses, sentient nanobots, and also a novel on ancient animals, which I quite enjoyed. This is a social dinosaur that does well in groups.
Assets in the air.
Viruses, nanobots, and a book about ancient animals, which I quite enjoyed.
Asset has been transported.
Oh, I like how they wander around the point as to what book he wrote. Oh, poor thing, its head's barely above the water when it's walking around. Okay. Let's just release him. Aw, look at him.
Okay, this dinosaur is something special. Seriously, look at the size of this thing. It's called the Mamenchisaurus. This thing is one of the largest animals to ever walk the earth. And now, thanks to the wonders of genetic engineering, it's doing just that again.
Okay, let's release the other one then. Yeah, they're going to have a lot of fun wandering around out there. Okay. Now. So we have a mid-size dinosaur. We have two armored dinosaurs. We have a giant dinosaur. I'm thinking we need some smaller runners, a medium-sized hadrosaur, and no, I think that'd be good, yeah. Yeah, because I don't think there were any pachycephalosaurids that were native to that area. And I suppose we could throw in a wild card like an oviraptor. Yeah. We can't put Werosaurus. That's a stegosaurid. It would attack. The Sinoceratopses. Yeah. See. Doesn't like ceratopsids. Okay. So I suggest that let's do a Lorotitan. Yeah. A Lorotitan's a good choice. It's a beautiful dinosaur with a lot of different skin options. It's a social animal. And it's not really violent in any way, so it should be okay. So yeah, and then we'll do Archaeornithomimus. Okay, let's make it humble, tolerant, and accommodating. Okay, so let's see what those two dinosaurs need. Water, forest, and ground fiber. Water, ground, fruit, and forest. Okay, so I'm thinking that the Archaeornithomimus can run around over here. So I'm just going to add a little more ground fruit over here. And let that be where the Archaeornithomimus run around in this region. And then over here, they can just share the same area as
Asset collection request received.
Sinoceratops.
Request acknowledged. Acknowledging asset collection request. No problem.
Okay. Let me look at the Jurassic World database. Now, it says I only have 150 out of 151. What's the one I don't have? Well, it says I have 122 species. Ah, I'm missing one genetic mod for the research node positive temperament. Okay, let me see here. There may be a pachycephalosaurid that's native to Asia. Let me see. I think maybe Homalocephali. Found in Mongolia. Homalocephali it is. Wait, went too far. There we are. There we go. And we're probably not even going to give them their own area. We're just going to let them run around. I'll put down some ground leaf and ground fiber in a few places, but you know, obviously I want them scattered around here. Okay, now let's just speed up the release process.
This duck-billed dinosaur is an Eloratitan. It was one of the last non-avian dinosaurs to go extinct. Until we resurrected it, that is. Now it lives to be studied and put on display. The Eloratitan is a herbivore. As it grinds away its teeth while eating, it has hundreds more that continually take their place. There's a lesson in there somewhere.
Asset has been delivered. Asset being transported.
Yeah, if only humans had replaceable teeth.
Confirming asset delivery. Transit has commenced. Delivery complete. Transporting asset.
God, that's going to take a while.
Commencing asset transit. Asset transported.
There was a lot of controversy about dinosaurs being the ancestors of modern-day birds before this one was introduced into the park.
Mm-hmm.
It's an Archaeornithomimus. I think it puts some of those arguments to rest.
Well, Struthio looks almost like an ostrich, and it was released far before the Archaeornithomimus.
Transportation underway. Asset in transit.
Hey, look at that. This exhibit is so large that it doesn't even know that there are, in fact, ceratopsians on the other end of it.
Asset being transported.
Okay, let's release these now.
Delivery has been
Oh my god, they're so adorable and tiny. I love them so much.
This flat-headed dinosaur, the Homalocephali, can appear unassuming, and perhaps even cute to some. But let's also stay on top of the science. We can learn a lot from a little.
Okay. Well, that's looking good. I say we start making the tour route through here. Let's see here. Jurassic Tour. Let's do a gyro station. Okay, and now we'll make a path. There we go. And now the guests can view our land-based dinosaurs from China. And I may even add one more species, depending on where Dinocheirus is found. Dinocheirus is a interesting species, though I'm not exactly sure what continent it is native to. I know the Gigantoraptor was native to Asia, but Dinocheirus... Wait a minute, I've already passed it. Okay, where... Sophia Basin region of the Gobi Desert, if I'm not mistaken. The Gobi is in Asia. Let me take a look. Yep, Gobi Desert is Asian. So I'm thinking we will add Gigantoraptor and Dinocheirus to the exhibit. Yes, it will be quite a task, but I believe it is something that we should do. Now, and I suppose we could also add an Oviraptor, but what would be the point when you have Gigantoraptor running around? Okay, that looks good. Now, once we get them synthesized, we'll figure out exactly what their needs are. We'll only do 3. And we'll only do 3 of these. Okay, so they need meat, water, Ground, leaf, and open space. Ground, leaf, and open space, and they need fish. So I say we put some fish in the water somewhere around here, maybe here and here. And then we'll put some meat out right there. And with that, I think that'll be good. So we'll release these 3 via airlift and maybe hope that they don't try and kill anything smaller
En
than
route
them.
to pick up the asset.
Because I know they are technically carnivores. But first we'll let the Dino-Cheeruses out.
Transit has commenced.
I'm sure they'll find their way to the water. My main concern is the Gigantoraptors and making sure they don't pose a problem. Because they are right next to the Archaeornithomimuses, and the Archaeornithomimus aren't exactly the most sturdy.
Transporting asset. Asset delivered. Asset transportation in progress.
It's
Asset
preening.
has been delivered.
Yeah, all they need is a little more forest and their territory will be perfectly satisfied.
Delivery has been completed.
Okay, let's see how everyone else is settling in. Dino-Cheerus is Kyrus has apparently found its happy place with plenty of ground, leaf, and everything. Yeah, and it likes Mamenchisaur, Alouratitan, Gigantoraptor. Yeah, it likes all of its different bunkmates and everything, and it's pretty tolerant as far as cohabitation goes, which is very good. So good. I think we've made a very, very nice ecosystem here. Very, very balanced. Okay. So next, ooh. Well, they are theropods. It's to be expected. Yeah, now that is one hell of a good gyrosphere ride. Local dinosaur appeal 6,090. That is a very good ride. Yeah. Now, we should also keep in mind that guests don't just want to see herbivores, they want to see the big boys. They want to see the carnivores. They want to see the animals that take those herbivores and break them like toothpicks. So, let's make another exhibit here. This exhibit will be all about the carnivores, which, we couldn't have really added otherwise because, well, let's face it, if we had added them, they would have started killing all the smaller herbivores in the area. And the only thing we'd be left with are the big boys like Dinocheirus, Mamenchisaur, etc., etc. Oh, that reminds me of The King and I. Wow, it's been so long since I watched that movie. But yeah. Okay, I think we could have this split up into maybe 3 enclosures. And to make it even more interesting, we could put invisible fencing between them so that the dinosaurs can be separated but not know they're separated, so to speak. Yeah, see, that's some interesting exhibit design right there. Animals that look like they're together but are actually worlds apart. And depending on how this turns out, we may change that. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence. Let's see here. So let's have a few Asian carnivores be here, and what we will do is, instead of what we did in the previous exhibit, we will have log viewing galleries. Galleries designed for one key purpose: to keep the animals minimally aware of the fact that they're being watched. Okay? So we'll put them like this, and then have the remote viewing gallery entrances be linked up to the paths, and then this one will swap directions. So it'll be like that. And yeah, that'll be good. Okay, so we need to identify our 3 Asian carnivores. Okay, so let's start from the top here. Trosiraptor. What is their fossil site? We could do some Atrociraptors, but we'd probably want to know where they were originally found. Let's see. Ah, Marshall Canyon. Oh, okay. Okay. Horseshoe Canyon in Alberta. So this is a North American boy here. This is North American. We don't need a North American. We need something Asian. We need an Asian carnivore. Concavinator. And that's something. Oh, no. Concavinator is Spain. Okay. See, that's something I didn't know. Didn't know where they were from. Well, I mean, of course, we're going to have Dilophosaur. The first predator we see in the movies, Dilophosaur. Yeah. Yeah, okay, and it's okay, inhabited the western states of North America during the early Jurassic. Huh. There's a megalosaur. Okay. So this isn't actually native to this isn't even native to Asia, even though they tried to sell it as an Asian dinosaur. So I better be careful about that. Yeah, some false advertising right there. Let's see here. Well, I mean, we could definitely put Velociraptor. Let's look at Herrerasaur. No, Herrerasaur is from Argentina. Thought it was South American, and I was right. Megalosaur, no. Moros intrepidus, North America. Okay. Monolophosaur. Ah, we could do Monolophosaur. Yeah. Okay. So Monolophosaur, Velociraptor. I think we could find one more good one to do here. Ooh, we could do Quinzausaurus or Seshisaurus. That is a tough one. Or Sinorsoripteryx. Yeah. Yeah, we could do Sinorsoripteryx, Monolophosaur, and Quinzausaurus. Yeah. Yeah, because I don't believe I've ever even released a Monolophosaurus. We want it to be humble. We want it to be tolerant. And we want it to be accommodating. It can be fit all at once. Okay. Then, we'll do Segisaurus, another dinosaur I have never done before. We'll have it be humble. We'll have it be tolerant. We'll have it be accommodating. And it'll, be normal. And we could do Sinorsoripteryx. Let's have it be defensive, too. Okay, let's select the ones that have the least aggressive traits because we kind of. You know what? I've changed my mind. No separation at all. Here's why. This is going to be a river. See, we're going to connect it up over through the other exhibit. Yes, yes, this is going to be very, very all inter. No, 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 we're not going to connect it to the other exhibit. We're just going to let it end there. But basically, I'm planning on finding a way to balance all three of these dinosaurs, all four rather, because I'm also going to be adding Quinzosaurus to the mix. So, let's add a few live prey feeders, a couple of carnivore feeders. Yeah. And then let's look what the various dinosaurs need. What do they need exactly? Well, we should go ahead and synthesize the Quinzosaurus too. The Kingsiosaurus. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I think we already passed it. There we go. And what's its minimum population size? 3. Ugh. Now, why would it like Majungasaurus? Majungasaurus wasn't even native to Asia. It was native to Madagascar. Yeah, let's make this animal very tolerant because it's going to need to be tolerant. And it apparently has a 50% chance of being intelligent, which we can't actually correct for. Okay, yeah, we'll make those 3 because the other ones are aggressive. Okay, so I think we'll start by making forests and sand near the far end of the exhibit. Okay, so we'll put some sand down. Okay, and then we'll put some forests down around here, especially around the edges, to try and create some natural separative barriers here. Okay. Then, of course, we'll definitely need rocks. So let's get as many. Let's do desert rocks. I mean, this is a rich delta area, but it's still going to be sandy as Christ. It's very Riviera-ish. Okay. Looks good. We'll start with the smallest.
Picking up asset. Collecting asset. Heading to pick up the asset. Heading to collect the asset. Adding to the list.
Okay.
Asset transportation underway.
Yeah. Okay, now maybe we'll make some other carnivore exhibits further into the park. Yeah, I should probably speed this up or it'll take forever.
Transporting asset. Asset transportation complete.
You might think that the Sinosauropteryx is the perfect size for a cute plushie to take home. But this dinosaur is a pretty mean hunter for something so small. Trust me, you really don't want this one snapping at your heels.
Yeah, well, something tells me that this particular dinosaur might not last
Transit
very
has
long.
commenced.
Are pleased to welcome a Sinosauropteryx to the park.
Asset transportation in progress. Asset transported. Asset has been transported.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Sinosauropteryx to the park.
Asset in transit.
Okay.
Assets in the air.
Let's see if anyone. Oh, hey, Cruz.
Confirming asset delivery.
No, Celeste. We actually finished all of the Chaos Theory missions. I believe it was like 3 episodes ago. This is just a blank park.
Transportation complete.
Yeah, so I decided I was going to make this to be the last thing we do before this series ends. Okay.
Asset being transported.
So apparently Sagisaurus would actually be loved by
Picking up asset. Asset to be collected. Heading to collect the asset. Confirming task. Understood.
is also liked by Sinosauropteryx, which is funny because it's like, hey, it's a different predator dinosaur of a similar size. You'd think it wouldn't be nice.
Commencing asset transit.
Okay, so we'll see their interactions at first. Then we'll do a Monolophosaur somewhere down here. I'll actually put
Transportation
another
underway.
predator feeder down here somewhere. Thinking
Delivery complete.
around this spot. Somewhere, maybe, possibly. No.
Asset delivery confirmed.
Decades of scientific innovation have made this very moment possible. Paleocuration is rarely straightforward, but is always immensely rewarding, so it gives me great pleasure to welcome the Stegosaurus.
The Stegosaurus. Oh my god, it's so small. No wonder. It's around the same size as
Asset
Compsognathus.
transportation underway. Asset delivered.
No wonder it's so fine with Sinosauropteryx. They probably were roommates.
Asset has been collected. Delivery complete.
And it'd probably be so small
Transit
that
has commenced.
it's probably so small that it won't even be threatened by the other predators.
Asset has been transported.
So after the Seggisauruses are all delivered, we'll put in Monolophosaur right down here, and then it'll be Quinzosaurus that we finally end off
Asset
with.
transportation in progress.
And we'll put some extra meat up there for him.
Transportation complete. Asset transported.
Okay, seems we've handled that. Now we will transport 4
Asset requiring
Monolophosaurs.
collection. Asset collection request received. Assets in the air. En route to collect the asset.
Now we'll need to see how
in
Monolophosaur interacts with the other predator dinosaurs in this exhibit here.
Transporting asset.
Let me introduce you to Monolophosaurus.
Ooh.
This is a no-frills predator straight from the Jurassic. Honestly, I could wax lyrical for days, because it's hard not to be impressed by such a colorful crest, but don't be fooled. This is one menacious hunter.
Confirming asset delivery. Asset has been delivered.
Let's see. Yeah, okay, these guys are all pretty cool looking. Okay. So we've got a bunch of smalls. Why is this one so far away from the rest of them? I mean, he doesn't even register meat in the territory. Okay, now he's happy. See, these different species need to learn to stay together in order to deal with the predator Monolophosaur. And now the entire ecosystem is about to be imbalanced once more.
En route to pick up the asset. Heading to pick up the
Now
asset.
it says that they're going to fight with
Awaiting
Monolophosaur.
asset collection request.
But given the fact that these things are basically tyrannosaurs mixed with allosaurs, I don't think that's so likely.
Asset being transported.
I think that the little ones are just going to run away from the big ones on sight.
Asset
And
transportation complete. Asset transportation underway. Asset delivery confirmed. Delivery has been completed.
yep, looks good. It doesn't like Monolophosaur. Well, there is an easy solution to this. Yeah. Let's, Oh, wait a minute. I just realized. Yeah, we can do invisible fencing. Yeah, I forgot about that because it... Yeah, we'll just put an invisible fence between these two exhibits and everything will be coolio. Yeah, see, everything's still perfect.
Relative Shangosaurus, a somewhat undersized tyrannosaur.
Yeah. See, okay, this is perfect. Segisaurus likes Monolophosaurus and Sinosauropteryx. Yeah, all of these different... Oh, no! Oh, no. The game just crashed. T-Rex Caveman, what did you do? You crashed the game. Oh, crap. I guarantee you it probably didn't say... No, it's definitely you, T-Rex. Just as soon as I saw your comment, the game crashed. Oh. Well, that's fine, I guess, but I'm still going to have to redo all that work. Oh. Oh, yeah, better skip past the universal theme. Hate for them to copyright strike me, even though they put it at the start of all their games. Okay, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Well, I wouldn't say it's hard to play, but you know, I mean, things do happen. I mean, I think like what, out of 21 episodes, we've had maybe 3 crashes, and most of those crashes had happened extremely recently. So, you know. Let's see just how far back it put us. Bet you it put us back to before we released Quinzosaurus anyway. Come on, load. Load faster. Okay, it's raining. Come on. You went back to playing Planet Zoo, huh? You know, it would be nice if, you know, we had the same versatility. Yeah, you see, okay, it took us all the way back to when they were releasing Monolophosaur. Okay, so I'm thinking it probably saved right before we released Quinzosaurus. Okay, speed it up, come on.
Transporting asset.
Release the Monolophosaurus.
Let me introduce you to Monolophosaurus. This is a no-frills predator straight from the Jurassic. Honestly, I could wax lyrical for days, because it's hard not to be impressed by such a colorful crest, but don't be fooled. This is one menacious hunter.
Asset has been collected.
Menacious hunter, huh?
Delivery has been completed.
Okay, and now we'll release this one via airlift.
Asset has been delivered.
Over to here.
Asset requiring collection. Commencing asset transit.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Changosaurus to the park.
Asset transportation in progress. Asset transported.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Changosaurus to the park.
Asset transportation underway.
Although
Asset transportation complete.
should note, T-Rex Caveman, that while Planet Zoo does in fact have some interesting
Asset delivered.
aspects to it that you won't find in Jurassic World Evolution 2, it also has some pretty bad bugs. Like, for instance... Oh! It's a fight between the Quinjosauruses. Yeah, they're fighting. Like, for instance, you can create overhangs and everything like that. But sometimes animals like penguins and stuff, whenever you put them into tank exhibits, have some issues as far as staying in their exhibits and everything. One of my favorite YouTubers, Gray Still Plays, he had documented some of the interesting bugs in that game, even if he is a bit excessive when it comes to that sort of thing. But yeah, I think this is a very good exhibit we've made right here. Very, very desert oasis-esque for the carnivores. And the herbivores, they're absolutely loving their exhibit. Look at that. The Gigantoraptor ostriching it around, you know. Yep. Okay, then. So, I think that's a very good, good left side of the park we've started out with here. Now, let's do a right side here. I'm thinking over on this side, we should focus on different kinds of dinosaurs. Things like stegosaurs and other species of apatosaurs. And have different predators, you know. I mean, because when you have big dinosaurs like that, you can have predators mixed in with the exhibits too. So I'm thinking, first things first, we're going to need to make more walls here, but we're going to have it set back away from here because I got some plans with this area. Okay, so we'll do it like that, and then we'll take it downtown. And we'll bring it around town. Okay. There we go. Okay, then. So, now, let's take a look here at the zipline tours, because I've never set one of these up before. Let's see about how these zipline tours work. Okay. So the zipline tours require locations to bounce back and forth from what it seems. So it really doesn't seem like a very good option here. So I'm thinking that we're not going to do a zipline tour. I'm thinking with this one, we're going to do a truck tour. The reason why I say a truck tour is a truck tour can do what a gyro tour can't. It can go all back here. We could even find a way to have it go through all the aviary exhibits before looping back. So this could be a very big tour. So I'm thinking we're going to do a truck tour. So let's do some attractions here. Let's have a Jurassic tour. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have a tour route set up specifically for them. Yeah, that's going to be cool. Yeah, this is going to be the park of a dream right here. So we'll worry about making the tour route itself after we've filled in a lot of the exhibits over here. And I'm thinking we should definitely have stegosaurids being the theme over here. Okay, so while we had Asian dinosaurs on one side, we could have some, I don't know, some American dinosaurs. Some really big ones. I'm thinking like Brachio. Yeah, we'll start with Brachio. Because they're big. Everyone likes them. Supposed to be resilient, I guess. Yeah, let's make them humble. Don't want them being a space hog, you know. And accommodating, too. Okay. So we got a brachiosaur. Okay. Now, I'm thinking something like Apatosaurus. Yeah, we could do a patasaur. Okay, so we have Brachiosaurus, we have Apatosaurus. Let's see here about maybe Alamosaurus. No, they dislike other, yeah. Let's see how Therizinosaur would react. Yeah, it dislikes everything. No, we can't put Therizinosaur. We're obviously going to have Stegosaur. It just wouldn't be a good exhibit without Stegosaur. Stegosaur is 1997. Random per egg. Let's have it random per egg with random skin color and random pattern color. We'll make sure they're tolerant. We'll make sure they're accommodating. And we'll just make sure they're not unfit and everything. Yeah. And 6 of them, that'll be good. Okay. So, let's see here. We need some species that can deal with them. They like scavengers and they like pachycephalosaurids. I think we could do something with that. There are plenty of Okay, yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. We'll actually do Pachycephalosaurus. Yeah, Pachycephalosaur. It's quite the American dinosaur. Wait a minute. Does it have multiple? No, it doesn't. Okay. Select the eggs for that. We'll select the eggs for that. Select the eggs for that. Select the eggs for that. Okay, now. Let's look at Microceratus. So, like ceratopsians and lystrosaurs. Something tells me stegosaur wouldn't like this. Yeah. Okay, we need a North American hadrosaurid that can deal with stegosaur pretty good. I'm thinking something like, that's a good one. Iguanodon. Yeah, we haven't had an iguanodon in quite some time. Iguanodon 2022. Let's do random per egg, yeah. Yeah, let's have them be long-lived animals. And tolerant, of course. And accommodating. Okay, so we'll start with the brachiosaurs and apatosaurs here. So tall nut, forest, water, and open space. Tall leaf, forest, water, and open space. Okay, so we know immediately that this place is going to require a lot of forest, and we also know it's going to need some water. So let's go ahead and make a lake. A big old lake. Thinking something along those lines. Yeah. Okay. And now we're going to just intermittently sprinkle some trees up in here. Yeah, that looks real good. Okay, so let me see here. Brachiosaur needs tall nut. Okay, well, since we want them to be living in this kind of area right here, we should probably put the tall nuts right in that area. Yep. Looks good. Okay. So we'll have the brachiosaurs delivered to that exhibit now.
En route to collect the asset.
Okay. Next, the apatosaurs, they like tall leaf. Okay, so we'll make some tall leaf right around here. This can be the apatosaur area. Because they don't eat the same food and everything, so they should be able to coexist just fine.
Transportation underway. Heading to collect the asset. Assets in the air. Transportation complete. Transit has commenced. Delivery complete.
Yeah, look at that. I got plenty of open space to run around in and do what they need to do. Okay, next let's look at a patasaur.
Confirming asset delivery.
This massive specimen is called the Apatosaurus, an impressive animal that can intimidate even the most determined of predators. The Apatosaurus's evolutionary advantages are its size and its demeanor.
Okay, next we should probably come up with an area for the stegosaurs. Okay, so they need ground fiber and ground fruit in that area, yeah. So that shouldn't be too hard. I mean, I think this would be a good area for ground fiber and ground fruit. Let's take a look here. Oh, look at that. Ground fiber, ground fruit, and tall fruit, all in one. There we go. Yeah, that'll be a good spot for them, yeah. So we'll just release them right there. Release them via the airlift and let them go.
Picking up asset. Collecting asset. Heading to pick up the asset.
Okay. And hey, they want ground fruit too, so we can release them via the airlift. And these guys need ground leaf, so I think we're going to have to give them a different area here. Ground leaf. Yeah. Oh, wait. I think we already... Yeah, we did. We could literally just put them down right over here. They'll have all the food they need, yeah. Near the apatosaurs.
Transporting asset. Asset transportation in progress. Asset has been transported. Asset has been collected. Delivery complete. Transportation underway. Transportation complete. Commencing asset transit. Confirming asset delivery.
Oh, wow, that's a nice pattern.
Asset transportation underway.
They seem very happy together, yeah.
Asset delivery confirmed. Asset to be collected. Asset collection request received. Request acknowledged. Asset in transit. Task received. No problem.
Stegosaurs fighting, huh?
Transit has commenced.
What skin is he using?
Asset has been delivered.
Sonora Desert, blank pattern. Mangrove Forest, Paleophylax. Gambia River Basin. I really like that one. Chalcorona. Keelan Mountains, blank pattern. Amazon Rainforest, lithobates. Yeah, I think these animals will be just fine. Now let's see how the pachycephalosaurs are moving in.
Asset transported.
Apparently haven't located the water yet, despite the fact there's a huge damn lake.
Asset has been transported. Asset transportation complete. Transportation underway.
Oh yeah, let's see him hit. Oh, okay, seems like the fight's over before it began.
Asset delivered. Asset transportation underway. Delivery has been completed.
Oh, okay, seems like they're about to start transporting the iguanodons next.
Transit has commenced. Confirming asset delivery. Commencing asset transit. Delivery complete.
We are pleased to welcome an iguanodon to the
Asset transportation in progress.
Okay, the iguanodons are being released.
Asset transportation complete.
This dinosaur is large, bulky, and has a stubborn disposition. It's called the iguanodon. It's an herbivore with attitude. I'd suggest giving it a wide berth.
Okay.
Asset in transit. Delivery has been completed.
Wow.
Asset delivered.
One body variant of iguanodon is very different from the other. Okay. So, we've given them a few different dinosaurs in that exhibit, but I feel that we could fit even more. How about we do a Diplodocus and Camarasaur? Let's see what Camarasaur thinks about all that. Doesn't actually like Diplodocus, though, now does it? Well, that'll be okay. What about Dreadnoughtus? No, it doesn't seem like that'd be an option. Okay, let's just stick with Diplodocus here. And then I'm thinking we'll release a medium carnivore that might not be able to attack Iguanodon. Or a small one.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
It likes tall fruit.
Asset being transported.
I think it's literally just going to be in the same place. Let me just double check here. Yep, it likes tall fruit too. Okay, so I'm just gonna
Asset has been collected.
pencil in all that as tall fruit.
Transportation complete.
Doesn't like the fact it shares an exhibit with Brachiosaurus, apparently.
Asset delivery confirmed.
Does it not recognize the other standing right next to it? Okay, now it does. Yeah, they think their habitat's perfect, except for the fact that there's a brachiosaur. Okay, see if there's any more kinds of dinosaurs we could put into that exhibit before we limit ourselves with a carnivore. Dryosaurus? No, that'd be a terrible idea. It'd get eaten almost immediately. No, I can't think so. So we'll put something easy in. No, not Megalosaur. That's a European dinosaur. We want an American, a medium-sized American dinosaur. Something that might not be big enough to actually attack anything in that Allosaur would be too big. It would kill the iguanodons. We want something that, while vicious, isn't exactly a guaranteed success. Moros Intrepidus is too small. Deinonychus. But that's a Cretaceous dinosaur, isn't it? We're doing a kind of Jurassic thing. Ceratosaur would also be okay, but it's a little too aggressive. Concavenators from Spain. A Triceratops. Let's modify that genome. We'll have 4. We will make it tolerant. We will make it accommodating. First skin will be tiger. Second skin will be ghost. Third skin will be Panthera. And the fourth skin will be red. Okay, now we'll pick the best of each of these to fit the exhibit here. Okay, so this one's intelligent, accommodating, tolerant, humble, and fit. I'm liking that. Okay. Okay, this one. Yeah, we're going to pick the first one of every one, apparently. Oh, accommodating, aggressive, tolerant, humble. No. We want intelligent. Oh, no, that's aggressive, too. Is there any one of these that is not aggressive? No. No, all of them are aggressive. Guess we'll just have to keep an eye on red then, huh? Actually, before I go doing that, I think we should set ourselves up for success here. We should and we should definitely also place some meat. Okay, so we'll release all of them via the airlift.
En route to pick up the asset. Acknowledging asset collection request. Asset requiring collection.
And let's hope they're smart enough to know not to go down
Heading
near
to
those
collect the
stegosaurs, because stegosaurs will fuck up a spinosaurus in an instant.
Transporting asset.
Okay, so let's edit the tour route now. Now that we have the
Asset transported.
final member introduced
Assets
into
in
the
air.
exhibit.
Asset has been delivered. Commencing asset transit. Asset has been transported. Asset transportation complete.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, the Atrociraptors, huh? I never liked these guys much. They have very blunt noses. They aren't like their Utah raptor cousins, the yeah, hopefully the Atrociraptors will not run into the Pachycephalosaurs. Yeah, hopefully they'll stay near their sources of meat and food up in the north. Simply because it's a good area for them and that's where their established territory is. Plus, look at those bony skulls. Even if the Atrociraptors found their way down here, there's no guarantee they'd succeed. I'm sorry, what? How did he get out? How the hell did he get out? Okay, yeah, advanced training. And yeah. No, wait, no. What am I crazy? Task scheduling. Go capture that little turd. Don't know how the hell...
The surface of the water, deep in the depths of prehistory. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to be amazed.
Wonder what the odds are of the little monster getting caught this century. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Asset missed. Visual on the asset. Confirming hit. Asset dealt with.
Why do I even pay you idiots?
En route to collect the asset.
Yeah, why do I even pay them? They couldn't hit a Sinosauropteryx if you paid them to. Oh, and they are being paid too.
Asset in transit.
Uh-oh. Troceraptor territory ain't looking
Confirming asset
good.
delivery.
Why is there a red border? Guessing it's a conflict with Iguanodon, who has been going too far north. Not good. Well, I'm pretty sure the Iguanodons are going to find out real quick why you don't fuck around with the Troceraptors. Or vice versa, because the Stegosaurs are right there too.
The most dominant recognized as the leader. However, not all changes in leadership are the result of conflict. Some of the more social dinosaur species achieve the dominant status through intimidation alone.
Yeah. Okay then. Well, it's 10:35. And we have dropped quite a few frames, but not as many in previous streams. So I'm going to say this is a pretty good place to stop. Let me just check and see that the stream is caught up with us here. Just in case. See where the stream is. See where the stream is. Okay, yeah. It's really good with us, yeah. Okay, then. So, until next time, actually, let me just go ahead and automatically save myself here. Yeah, so until next time, this has been an MO7 production. I have been Moretti, and I will see you all in the next stream. Goodbye.